Let's start scrolling down. This is their website, Experts on Hand. WhenHub Interface lets you connect with experts for knowledge transfer using short audio or video calls. That's just a link to their token sale. Again, will be linked in the description. About WhenHub Interface. Win. Is this ICO going to be a win? I think it will be a win. Haha. That was corny. The WhenHub Interface Network, patent pending, is an ecosystem that uses blockchain-based smart contracts to create innovative ways in which independent workers and customers can connect for business transactions. The WhenHub Interface Network is currently in development and will be launched after our token sale is complete. So basically, this is going to be an entire ecosystem of experts that you can connect with when you need help with something, all right? So let's go down a little bit more. Using When, this ICO is going to be a win, yeah, whatever. Using When, people seeking subject matter experts, SMEs, can find them, determine a time slot for interacting with them, verify their reputation. I really like that part, the verify their reputation, because having the ability to do that will weed out any people who aren't really experts or who aren't good in their field. The fact that you could verify their reputation is very important, and I like that this is built into their ecosystem. I really do appreciate that. Interact with them and finally pay for the SME's time without friction and with the convenience of a mobile application using digital utility tokens we are introducing called When tokens. When seamlessly addresses discovery, availability, trust, interaction, and payment. So what I like there at the end is that it addresses everything you need in a transaction. Think about that. If you're going to go and you need a hairdresser, right? And you need your advice on how to wear your hair or something like that, When will address everything you need. You get the discovery, so you don't need a search engine. You get the availability. You get the trust because there's the reputation system. You get the interaction because, that's what it is. And the payment is based on smart contracts, so that's all without any friction. Now let's move down a little bit over here. And I wanted to say this, When is not an online marketplace where customers post projects and experts bid to work on them. It is the exact opposite. On When, experts post their availability and unbillable time slots, and customers bid to interact with the expert during that time slot for the purpose of knowledge transfer. I like the term knowledge transfer. It's an interesting way to put it. So right here, you just have a diagram of how this works. I'm sure you could understand that there's the web interface, the hub. This right here is the web, the partners, and then the WhenSense website. So that is a nice little interface, or a nice little diagram, I should say. I really do like that. So let's go down a little bit more. This right over here explains a little bit more. Any website can opt in. These are just some images, as you can see. Any website can opt in by adding an embedded piece of code, no different than Google AdSense. Really like that. You have to keep it simple for the websites. Really do think that's a great idea. So the interface app features right over here, interface app features. The interface mobile app enables participants of the WhenHub Interface Network to easily discover, schedule, and connect with each other. Search for experts. You have a When token wallet. You can bid and reserve. You can interact. See, this is the thing about ICOs. If you're going to launch a successful ICO, it really helps to have a mobile application because so many people are on their phones nowadays. So the fact that there is a mobile application, that really does increase the chances of this being successful. And I really do think that's a great idea because if you don't have a mobile application, you are cutting off a huge segment of the marketplace. So the fact that they have a mobile application is good. The white paper, I'm going to link the white paper below. I'm not going to go too much into that in this video because it would take too long and be a 40-minute video and it'd have no engagement. So I'm not going to go into the white paper, but I did read through it, so I'll link it below for you guys. I did think it was a good white paper. So let's go down a little bit more. Interface transaction. An interface transaction is a multi-step process originating with the experts and culminating in an audio, video, or in-person meeting between the expert and a customer. Below is a step-by-step process of an interface transaction for Sam, an independent business consultant who uses interface to monetize an unbillable time slot. So this is just a little bit of an example, and I do like that they put that in here so you guys can get a feel of how it works. Problem: Sam is an experienced independent business consultant who wishes to monetize his time more efficiently. Interface app: Sam uses the schedule feature of the interface app to identify a new time slot that are otherwise not billable. Smart contract: when Sam confirms the request, interface creates a smart contract and transfers the surety amount to the contact from Sam's wallet. Promotion: Sam's time slot is promoted on the WhenHub Interface Network, which includes Interface Hub and hundreds of other websites using WhenSense. Sees Sam's availability on Interface Hub and bids the minimum amount of When. This amount is transferred from Ryan's wallet to the contract. WhenSense: she outbids Ryan by bidding 1,500 When. Ryan's Wens are returned and Olivia's bid amount is transferred from her wallet to the contract. So this automatically makes sure that, let's say you are offering your services on here, it makes sure you're getting fair market value because you don't have to take deals that are undercut. You don't have to take deals that aren't good enough. You take the best one, and no one, if someone bid on you and it wasn't fair and someone outbids that person doesn't have to worry about it. His funds are returned. I do like that. Olivia has the winning bid. When the scheduled time arrives, Sam and Olivia are notified by the interface app and then connected for the time slot duration. Payment: when the time slot ends, the interface smart contract executes and transfers funds to wallet. If either party fails to be present for the scheduled meeting determined after multiple connection attempts, the When tokens they have transferred into the smart contracts are forfeited to the other party. For the expert, this is the surety amount. For the customer, it's the amount they bid for the transaction. For audio or video calls, the interface mobile app determines if the meetings occurred based on the duration of the interactivity. The session can be terminated early by mutual consent. For in-person meetings, the interface app uses WhenHub approach, geo-streaming, and geofencing capabilities to determine if the meeting occurred and successfully based on proximity of the two parties. That is amazing. They have everything down to a T because they have everything verifiable over here. That is what I like about this ICO. Everything is verifiable, even if it's an in-person meeting. If it's an in-person meeting, you're going to meet a plumber, or plumber's coming to meet you. It would likely be. They could verify that because they could verify through geo capabilities how if you came anywhere close to that plumber, and that is just, that's out of this world, in my opinion. I really do think this ICO has the opportunity to really come in and capture a large portion of the freelance